everybody? Chris Denny here with Denny's Country Life. Wanted to show you guys a new welder that I just upgraded to. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and two things have been keeping me from doing it. One, no 230 or 240 in my shop. Two, money. So for the last several Christmases and birthdays, I've just been asking for Home Depot gift cards because you just kind of can't go wrong. You never know when you're going to need a water heater, or you want to build a fence. T-posts are cheap at Home Depot. So that's pretty much what I've done, and they all kind of piled up. And I had the money to buy the Lincoln 180 HD, which is, there's I think 4 or 5 different Lincoln 180s. They're all pretty similar. One of them is a Pro model, and it has a little bit more robust feed system. Other than that, they're all pretty much the same. One of them is dual voltage. The HD is not dual voltage. So what I did was I just I ponied up. I went and bought it, and I went and bought the material to add 240 to my shop. So I just wired this up last night. I used 10-2 Romex with a ground over to breaker over there, and it actually it was super easy to do. If you know anything about electricity, it's really hard to go wrong if you have the correct amount amperage supply, or large enough breakers going out to your shop or your garage. It's 220 volt legs with a ground. That's all it is. So yeah, so here it is. So far I really like it. There's one thing that I don't like about it, and a little bit of a backstory. So about 10 years ago, yeah, back in 2008, I bought the Lincoln 140C. This guy looks eerily familiar to the 180. So this, the voltage is totally variable. There are no detents between the letters there. Lincoln, for some reason, on these smaller ones, likes to use letters. So I always thought that was really nice. You could dial in exactly what you wanted for the material that you're using and your wire size. On this one, it has detents, and so there is no in between. You either get A, B, C, D, or E, and that's it. So you're left to dialing in with your wire feed. So that is the one drawback. Otherwise, I really like it. So the big benefit for this, you get the 220 or 230, 240 power, and I've been wanting to switch to MIG for a very long time. The reason that I didn't with the 140 is because when you run MIG, that is wire feed with gas, rather, or opposed to just flux core, your capacities go down so much. So please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think with MIG you can only do about 1/8 of an inch thick or so with the 140C. With this you can do 3/16, and so I feel pretty comfortable welding 1/4 inch plate MIG with this machine. I've used 180 amp welders in the past, MIG, and you can buzz up 1/4 inch plate very comfortably and feel good about the strength of the weld. So with flux core, it says it can weld up to 1/2 inch thick material, which is plenty for me. I really doubt I'll ever be welding material thicker than 1/2 inch. With this, I believe the thickest it could do with flux core is 5/16. So fairly big difference. And now I built a lot with the 140C. That is an amazing little 120 volt welder. If you're looking to get into welding, you're looking to buy something for your house, you don't have 240 in your shop, the 140C is a really good machine. I've always been really impressed with it. So anyway, it comes with your 025 MIG wire, and then it comes with 035 flux core, which for those of you that don't know, just means you don't need to run gas. Major drawback to this is the mess that it makes. it makes a heck of a mess and you spend a lot of time cleaning it up. This will provide a really clean weld. 025 is pretty thin. It'd be good for thinner material up to 3/16 or so. So this is my first couple of practice welds with it. It actually did really good. Just kind of right out of the box, not bad. This was after a little bit of playing around. The chart is slightly wrong. Now I don't know if that's because I'm getting a full 242 volts, and you know, some people aren't going to get that. They're going to get closer to 220, 230. So I had to turn the power down and the wire speed up using this 025 or 25 thousandths of an inch diameter. So anyway, not bad. It's really nice to finally be welding at home, MIG and not flux core, because I didn't clean this up. This is exactly how the welder left it. If that was flux core, I would have had to spend a couple of minutes busting off beads and wire wheeling it to make it look like that. So I just put a 10-pound spool of 035 in it, and we're gonna test that out and see how it goes. Now this feed system, it is not quite as robust as the other style that they offer, this style. So what I can tell you is that this style is much more of a pain in the ass to get the wire fed through than this. This is super easy. You can do this in a matter of seconds, where that one you kind of fumble with it. Sure, that is stronger, it is more robust, but this is actually a lot quicker to change spools out. So maybe other people will tell you otherwise, and that's fine. Maybe they're better at it than me. But anyway, I like this system, and replaceable parts are super easy. You have snap rings to replace. You wouldn't call these consumables, but if they happen to fail, it's real easy to do. So anyway, let's fire up the machine and see what the 035 MIG wire will do for us. Okay guys, so we have a few pieces of scrap rem from random projects, and we're going to run a couple of beads and see how she feels. Now I haven't messed around with the 035, so it might take a little bit of adjusting. So based off of how I had to adjust for the 025, I'm gonna kind of base off of that, and we'll see if we can get this just kind of right off the bat, or at least get really close. So okay, here we go. Actually, doesn't sound too bad. We'll see what she does once we start running the beads. Well, not half bad for first guess. It's not popping, it's not making any funny sounds or having any ridiculous amount of spatter. It's nice and clean. So I'm not sure if I even want to touch the feed. I'm gonna turn the feed up just a little tiny bit. Let's see how this does. That's a little better. Okay, that was actually a little bit better. Can move a little bit quicker with it. It sounded better, and we're getting really good penetration. So not bad. You can see a little bit of a difference between the two, and that's going to be because of my my feed rate as I move along with the gun. So I am not a pro. I have no certs. I'm self-taught, along with just some tips and some tricks that co-workers have helped me along the way. So if you guys see me doing stuff totally wrong or whatever, no need to flame. This is, you know, I do fabricating as it's part of my job, mechanical, electrical troubleshooting, and parts fabrication. So I'm experienced enough to feel confident about my work, but I have no formal training, so there's a lot that I don't know. But if there's any information you guys have that could help me out to be a better welder, let me know. I'm always open to learning something new. So now, as far as not using leather gloves, if I'm just clinking around and there's nothing, not a big job, then for the most part, really, I use these. You keep your hand away from the tip of the gun. You're not supposed to have your hand right next to the tip of the gun. So anyway, I was going to mess around a little more, but I'm feeling pretty confident with this. So, well, that's it. Liking the new welder. I'm happy I can now MIG in my shop. So if you guys have any questions about this, let me know. I will probably do a update video once I've got, you know, 10, 15, 20 hours on the machine. So well, thanks a lot for watching. Take good care, and if you're feeling like it, leave a comment down below. Have a good day, guys.